Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppage. Today, looking at another beer from Hudson Valley that we got on Beer Jump. So thanks a ton to Beer Jump for the beer. This is another one of their sour IPAs that is a bit kind of farmhousey. It sounds like, at least with the ingredients. It reminds me of a farmhouse ale more so. And the approach on the first one we had was also like farmhousey. So this is Kaizen, a 6% sour IPA with raw wheat, malted oats, lactose or milk sugar, green tea, and cherry blossoms, and then it's hopped with citra. So that sounds pretty interesting. Like, it sounds very much like a weird interpretation of a farmhouse sour IPA or something like that. Even though there's no, you know, farmhousey culture or anything in this, as far as I think. But looks like your classic hazy IPA, New England IPA. It's hazy. It's golden yellow in color, slightly orange. It's got a white head, fluffy white head. Not a lot, but what's there looks quite nice. Let's check out the aroma on Kaizen. Ooh, it's really bubblegummy. Loads of bubblegum. Like, what? This is not what I expected at all. It almost smells like a Weizen a little bit, like that bubblegum character you get in a Weizen. I wonder if that's cherry blossom. Yeah, I think it's cherry blossom because there's also loads of almond, which would make sense because you get that in cherries. But it's like really a very different floral, almondy, bubblegummy character. It doesn't really smell like an IPA, but yeah, almost like rice pudding, like Riesenkohl, like or not Riesenkohl, Rieselamang, like something like that's like a ricey, puddingy, sweet, um, yeah, like a ricey kind of like milky thing. Maybe that like the milk sugar, the lactose helps amplify that. And I think there's tea vibes to it as well, but I couldn't pinpoint maybe specifically green tea. To me, it's like it's abundance of that cherry blossom, and I'm not really again. It's just like with the first one we had. I'm not really getting that much of the hop character. Like if I didn't know there was citrus in here, I probably wouldn't notice it, and I don't know if I really notice it on the aroma. Maybe stretching the imagination, there is some citrus to it. I think there is, but yeah, I've got some of the green tea there. It smells pretty unique. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Thanks, Beer Jim. That is really different, but it's actually quite good. I'm getting loads of stone fruit character too. Like stone fruit bubblegum. Like this is so different for a sour IPA. Green tea is definitely there too. It's quite nice. It's nicely sour. It's really dry, even though it's like got the sweetness from the lactose. Their beers are so unique and different. Like I'm kind of flabbergasted whenever I have one of their beers. Maybe besides Berry Land, because that was pretty much what you'd expect, loads of fruit character. But this is so unique. I didn't even know that you could get this much flavor out of cherry blossoms. Like there's so much of this like cherry, fruity, floral, but it's not like real cherries. Like it's like a super light floral cherry flavor, but there's a lot of it, and then it's almost bubblegummy on the same time too, like a cherry gum, bubblegum, and then you have that like milky, almost rice porridge pudding type flavor in there as well. It's like it's a totally different drinking experience for a sour type of IPA or maybe just sour beer even like, and it's not really pastry, and I can totally see again a farmhouse approach to this because of like the flavor of the additions there with the green tea and whatnot. But yeah, it's really refreshing too. Actually, I don't and I love that it's not like crazy sweet. There's a little bit of sweetness just to give some body, but it still finishes dry and sharp and sour. I definitely like this a bit more than the first one, even though it's nice with the Nelson. I think I gave that around 92 or something like that. I really enjoy the cherry blossom flavor on this. Actually, I think it's quite unique. It gives a huge unique profile. I don't know if I would like more of the It's almost like it shouldn't be called a sour IPA. It should be called something completely else. It's quite its own thing, really. Like, it's really hard to define this, but it's tasty and fairly elegant too. Um, Very nice lactic sourness, but it's not too much. Fluffy, like wheaty breadiness to it as well. Like, there is beery flavor. It's not like pastry craziness. Like, you can actually taste loads of wheaty flavor to it as well. But it's so perplexing because there's so many things going on. But I like it. It's really cool. I actually didn't expect to like it this much. Again, it's not like world class. Let's call it beverage because I think it's like, I don't know if I'd call this a sour IPA, but again, what would you call this? Um, and again, like with the Citra, don't know how apparent it is. There might be a little bit of a citrus vibe, but it could just be like a lemony thing because it's got lactic acid and whatnot in it. But yeah, it's really cool. I think 93. It's very, very different stuff. Like, I really think if you guys want to try something different, you should try and go for these Hudson Valley beers because so far, besides maybe Evening Land, everything has been like quite unique experiences. So they are doing something that's their own thing, I must say. This was really fun to try. This was cool stuff. So yeah, if you guys had a chance to try Hudson Valley's Kaizen, let me know what you thought of this. You can get this on Beer Drum at the moment, along with, I think it's 3 or 4 other different beers. So check them out. Link for the shop will be down below. And if you had this one, guys, let me know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I want to say cheers in a very unique, bubblegummy, floral, cherry, almondy, ricey, sour IPA. And see you guys in another beer review.